Group stage action at the 2018 World Cup concludes today, and only 2 spots remain to be decided for the round of 16. Now, the first of the kickoffs come from Group H, that is yet to be decided. Japan take on already eliminated Poland, and a draw may be enough for the Asians to enter the knockouts for the first time since 2010. But they could be eliminated if they lose. The second game is a winner-take-all affair. Colombia face Senegal, with the South Americans needing a win. Senegal can go through with just a draw. Thankfully, we did not need calculators from the Brazil group last night, but we got to get them out for this group. You feel sorry if you see one of Senegal or Colombia go out. They're really impressed in this World Cup.
I think the 3 teams have really done well. Japan, Colombia and Senegal. Yeah. It would be very harsh for any of these teams to go out. They have been playing really good football. Japan, Senegal, especially Colombia coming back after defeat. So I would wish, for my personal, I would want Colombia to go through, but I would feel very sorry for Senegal. Yes,
Senegal, yeah, Sadio Mane has led them very well, but Colombia has a flair team. You know, that flair is missing from this World Cup. Even Brazil aren't exactly playing with flair. Neymar tries a couple of his tricks here and there, but absolutely sensational performance in the last game from them, especially the way once James came in, the way he linked up with Falcao, and then Cuadrado running through, some great assists from Quintera as well. This is what the neutral wants to see, you know, great football, South American passion.
What's really difficult, you know, at this level is to be able to be efficient and effective at the same time. But if you saw them in the last game, they were so crisp, so smooth, the combinations, the movements, it was just working, it was clicking. And I think I certainly had me on the edge of my seat. I was really enjoying watching this particular game of Colombia. So for me, you know, although Senegal have done what they've done, you know, I would like to think Colombia will win. And I would like to see Colombia in that round of 16 for sure. Okay,
not very good news for England and Belgium. But Eugeneson, talking about Japan, I think, you know, we've seen South Korea yesterday beat the world champions, and Japan actually started this trend, especially the way they went after Colombia. Yes, Colombia were down to 10 men, but you still have to get the win. You still have to get the win. Why do you think the Asian teams are now starting to threaten the world order? Is it because, as Matty has been pointing out, a lot of the Japanese players, the South Korean players, are playing in the top leagues with these top players, and they don't fear them anymore?
Yeah, it has a lot to do with that. We were just talking with Matt earlier that when you look down the years that have gone by, you see very limited number of Asians playing in Europe. But over the years, the current Japan team have got 15 players playing in Europe, I'd say. So you can say every year, day in, day out, they're accustomed to the traditions, accustomed to the training methods, accustomed to the intensity of the training, accustomed to everything. So now those players in the Japanese team have brought it to the country in this World Cup. You could see the dynamism in the team, where they push, they're very strong. You know, the way they move, they with pace, not like how other teams are playing right now. They're playing slow, but they're with pace, power. So there's a thing about the Japanese team.
And at the end you said team. I think that's the important factor. Poland looked disjointed. Lewandowski hasn't fired. He was one of the main reasons for them getting here. And it's been poor for them. But you just don't want them to beat Japan, because Japan could then be in danger. But you think that the coach will demand a reaction, at least have a face-saving win to go back home?
Yeah, I mean, you know, flipping back to Lewandowski, I read a very interesting article just 30-40 minutes ago about him, and that he excels in group stages. So Champions League and World Cup level, except this World Cup or the Euros, he excels in group stages. And in the big games, he doesn't quite do it. Potentially a move to Real Madrid is now off because of this World Cup performance. So I can't really see them getting any more out of it. You know, of course, pride will come into play in this last game. They want to go and attack and do the right things. But it seems to be there's a big rift in camp also.